How you guys doing? Good.
Ernest and Julio Gallo invite you to take a new look at Chardonnay.
I like this one.
A very special Chardonnay for days like this.
Really?
Yeah. This is great.
It's time for a change to Gallo.
Collect. America's least expensive way to call someone collect.
A revolution is underway. 1-800-COLLECT. Now America's least expensive way to call someone collect. All across America, people are dialing it instead of zero to make the long-distance charges easier for their friends and family to accept. They've been given the choice. They're making the change. 1-800-COLLECT. Out on the road? This is the number to remember. 1-800-COLLECT. America's least expensive way to call someone collect.
Well, what do you think?
I think I feel safe in that car.
What about the money?
What about the lease?
Yeah, it's a good lease. Can you really see us in a Mercedes?
Definitely.
For details on the win-win lease, visit your authorized Mercedes dealer.
Time 1978. Place Guyana. Crime, the Jonestown Massacre. Suspect, Jim Jones. To his followers, he was a charismatic reverend.
I'll tell you right straight from the shoulder where I stand.
To outsiders, he was an abusive egomaniac.
I know I'm happy here, and I know my mind.
Mind control, murder, and mass suicide.
Take our life from us. We laid it down. We got tired.
A cult tragedy that defies comprehension on American Justice. Wednesday on A&E.
Some thrive on the pressure. Others never get used to it. But if you play the game, this is the place to be. It's the U.S. Open, where for 2 weeks each year, the whole world watches every win, loss, tiebreak, and heartbreak. But if you go, get ready for excitement and pull out your Visa card, because the Open will take you to the edge of your seat, but they won't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
What happens when you crash a car at 35 miles an hour? You get airbags, safer fuel tanks, child restraints. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, co-founded by State Farm, helped make these and many other safety advances possible. And now State Farm is helping to fund a new safety research center for the Institute. We want to help make sure that the only accident you ever have is one you can walk away from.
Or you can put in Schlage locks, the Doberman of locks.
It has one of the most advanced computer networks ever made, and more safety systems than anything in its class. One magazine said it will set the standards by which other automobiles are judged for years to come. The Mercedes S-Class. Think of it as the pace car of the entire automotive industry.
Lovejoy snagged the bargain of the century.
We cracked it, Eric! We cracked it! It isn't stolen, is it?
Do we have to bring mistrust and suspicion into this?
Charming, mysterious, and just sold.
You'd better unsell it, hadn't you?
What's this? Straight off the auctioneer's block to the chopping block?
He's after you, Lovejoy. Where's Lovejoy?
On Lovejoy Mysteries. Monday on A&E.
Get ready for a breakthrough.
Stay dry, stay fresh, don't let that stress.
Because now Ban Clear comes a new antiperspirant formula. It's the first solid that goes on clear and keeps you dry. And only Ban has it.
Stay dry, stay fresh, don't let that stress.
Clear AP is different. It won't leave messy white flakes like ordinary white solids can, but it will keep you dry all day, so you'll look your best.
Stay dry, stay fresh, don't let that jet.
Get new Van Clear AP.
If you're ever in Spain, you can walk down any street and find hundreds of wonderful things to buy. From hand-tooled leather, to fragrant flowers, to the most beautiful hand-painted ceramics. But occasionally, you'll need extra cash to buy them. So bring your Visa card. Because in Spain, not only do thousands more places welcome Visa, so do thousands more cash machines. And that's something American Express can't come close to. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Train is towed. But how? Has anything else been moved? Holmes?
Murders without a clue. Mysteries wrapped in riddles.
Ha!
A kaleidoscope of suspects, motives, and methods.
The answer lies in trigonometry.
And a sleuth with a passion for whodunits.
Patience. All will be revealed.
Sherlock Holmes. Monday on A&E.
Alcoholism. It doesn't care how old you are.
Growing old has been really difficult for me.
I couldn't talk to my children. We'd always argue.
I felt so completely alone. I started drinking beer, wine, whatever.
I didn't think I could ever stop drinking.
Then a friend told me about AA.
I'm lucky. These last 2 years have been the best years of my life.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
To find out more about Alcoholics Anonymous in Lincoln, call 438-5214.
Attraction. Seduction. Obsession. Deception. Betrayal. Murder. Beverly D'Angelo, Eric Roberts, Joanna Cassidy.
What did you do?
I did what I had. I did what I had to do.
Lonely Hearts.
Will return next week at its regular time. Stay with us for A&E's July 4th special celebration.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Contains too many characters that...
Wrong.
I have not done anything wrong.
C:\Windows.
Hey, do you mind?
Now, what seems to be the problem here?
Sir, do you know anything about computers?
Well, I do know one thing. I wish you had one of those.
If you want a computer that's easy to use, there's still only one way to go.
They blazed the trails and rode the plains. From Tombstone to Dodge City, the settlers, outlaws, lawmen and chiefs, the epic saga of the legendary people and places that made the West wild. The true stories of a time long ago. The Real West. Hosted by Kenny Rogers. Time well spent. Thursday on A&E.
15-foot lightning bolt, a giant wave, a computerized model of a brain, the inner depths of the planet Earth, a life-size Tyrannosaurus Rex, a great horned owl, your mother landing on the moon, unexplored galaxy, a bicycle-pedaling skeleton, and hundreds of other totally unique and exciting exhibits. Like this one from a machine called a strobe. It flashes symbols and images before your eyes at up to 5 1,000ths of a second. Isn't it amazing what the human eye can register in such a short period of time?
Your friend.
My friend?
Yeah, the one that you said that you asked if she could say that. Everything I get, he tries to sell, you know.
Oh,
Oh, what a cute dog. You like it?
Anybody hear from Bill? He called Tuesday and said he couldn't decide whether he should buy or rent.
Literally, the dog is winding around and around her legs. Like, great, a dog.
I wish you would give us how it's ends.
Wish no more. Pay-per-view makes it easy to bring home the winner of 3 Academy Awards. Howard's End, starring Anthony Hopkins and Best Actress Emma Thompson.
I'm asking you to be my wife.
Praised by critics, adored by audiences. Here's your chance to see what everyone's been talking about. Howard's End on pay-per-view. The best in entertainment, the best way possible. At home on pay-per-view.
Introducing Minute Maid Raspberry Lemonade. We pour every ounce of ourselves into our lemonade.
Meet the most talked-about military figure of the 60s, the extraordinary life of General William Westmoreland on an all-new biography. Tuesday on A&E.
Over 70 years ago, the world was held in anticipation, waiting for a glimpse of the greatest archaeological discovery of all time, the tomb of Tutankhamun. From the myth of a mummy's curse to the spirit known as Tutmania, this glittering array of treasure has never ceased to captivate the imagination. History, mystery, and a curse. An A&E premiere presentation, The Face of Tutankhamun, coming this fall on A&E.
Come on, you. Move, you lemon, you.
Introducing Minute Maid Cranberry Lemonade. We pour every ounce of ourselves into our lemonade.
This car is equipped with just about every safety device available today. Like safety glass, airbag, seat and shoulder belts. And the nationwide insurance company fought for every one of them. Unfortunately, the safety device that saves the most lives was ignored.
No, thanks. I'm driving.
Your nationwide insurance agent urges you not to drink and drive.
There are places you can go where birds aren't the only ones that fly. And fish aren't the only ones underwater. Where you can take a ride in the wild, or just a wild ride. But if you go to any of the Busch Gardens or SeaWorld parks, bring your sense of adventure and your Visa card. Because every one of these parks will take your breath away, but none will take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
What do all these police officers have in common?
My name is Patrolman James New, and I was shot once Bob Parcell, and I was shot right above the heart.
Every year, more police officers are shot.
Point-blank range.
Yet fewer die, thanks to an innovative DuPont fiber called Kevlar in bullet-resistant vests.
Tina Dillard, and I was shot twice at close range.
Being a police officer is always going to be dangerous, but it doesn't have to be fatal. DuPont, better things for better living.
Each year, thousands of people die in house fires. Tragically, many are children. That's why State Farm developed a program called Smoke Detectives. It helps teachers teach fire safety to their students. Kindergartners through 6th graders learn how to recognize fire hazards, develop escape routes, and handle fire emergencies. In just 2 years, nearly 70,000 kits have been donated to schools. And State Farm wants your school to have one, because a child's safety is everyone's concern.
Lovejoy snagged the bargain of the century.
We've cracked it, Eric. We've cracked it.
It isn't stolen, is it?
Do we have to bring mistrust and suspicion into this?
Charming, mysterious, and just sold.
You'd better answer it, hadn't you?
What's this? Straight off the auctioneer's block to the chopping block?
He's after you, Lovejoy. Where's Lovejoy?
On Lovejoy Mysteries. Monday on A&E.
Kathy is a Child Reach sponsor who's made wonderful things happen for a needy little boy and his family overseas.
It's fun being in school. I've learned how to read, write, and count. I hope you like my letter.
Child Reach has also made wonderful things happen for Kathy.
May God bless you always. Tony.
Call 1-800-942-8811. Child Reach. It will do your heart good.
Looks like we've got it, a dog.
It's the film that made us laugh and made us cry. Now share this touching Disney classic with the whole family. Fess Parker, Dorothy McGuire, and Tommy Kirkstar in a moving story of loyalty and love.
I never saw such a dog.
You won't never
never see another one like him.
Old Yeller, and you can see it only on the Disney Channel.
Just northwest of Kalispell, Montana, there's a place where you can punch cattle instead of a time clock and discover what horsepower is really about. It's the Hargrave Cattle and Guest Ranch, where you can ride them and rope them like they used to. But if you go, you gotta pull your own weight and pull out your Visa card. Because at Hargrave, they don't take the tin horns and they don't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Mary Brody won't feel the tiny lump in her breast for another 2 years. But it'll be discovered tomorrow after her first mammogram, thanks in part to an X-ray film created by DuPont. And for Mary Brody, early detection means a 2-year head start on the rest of her life. At DuPont, we make the things that make a difference. Better things for better living.
Never forget that you are pledges. Scum, dirt, filth.
I guess it all starts now.
A tradition of cruelty.
I was just giving him a little lesson. I don't need this.
A lesson in tragedy.
If you push Chunk, there could be trouble.
What kind of people are you?
Gregory Harrison.
Place the pledges before the altar.
A searing indictment of life and death on campus.
Welcome to Hell Week, gentlemen.
On Fraternity Row. Next Sunday on A&E.
It's not just a high-performance tire. It's a Michelin. So it does things ordinary tires just can't do. The XGT series from Michelin.
Well, what do you think?
I think I feel safe in that car.
What about the money?
What about the lease?
Yeah, it's a good lease. Can you really see us in a Mercedes?
Definitely.
For details on the win-win lease, visit your authorized Mercedes dealer.